Hi, Whitney from Knapsack here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to submit your website to Google and Bing so that they can crawl through it and then index it, and that way they're able to offer it up to relevant searches. So to get started, we'll come into Analytics here and then click on Search Keywords, and they've made it really easy. You just click on this button and then you'll connect whichever account you would like to use for it. And that just takes a second. And so that will actually create your Google Search Console account. Then you'll need to come into Google Search Console. And there's a link underneath this video that you can use to jump into here. And then you're going to make sure you're in the right account. So pathways. Oh, I need to refresh this really quick. You may have to refresh it if you pull it up before you create it. There we go. And then we're going to come down to sitemaps. And you're just going to type in sitemap.xml and hit submit. Now, if I've done this for you, you can come back in and resubmit your sitemap, and you'll just be able to copy sitemap.xml from this list right here. So you can see it says there's 103 discovered URLs and it's been submitted. And so they'll start going through the site and looking at all the redirects and all of the information and determining what searches it would be relevant for. Okay, so now that we have that set up, we'll come to Bing. Once again, there's a link under this video that you can use to access that. And then you'll just, let me refresh this. So come in, and then we'll come down to add a site. And it may prompt you to add a site first if you don't already have an account. And then you have two options. You can import it from Google Search Console, which is really nice because then it actually brings the sitemap over as well. So you don't have to do any extra work after this. Or you can add it manually, where you'll put in the URL here and then they'll walk you through a couple steps, but they'll probably have you drop a little bit of code on the back end of your site. So I really like using this way because it's very seamless and easy. And once again, I'll connect my site. And then I just select the site that I want to import from Google. And there we have it. And so now, when I come in, if I come to sitemaps, you'll see that it has been submitted for me, which is wonderful. So this is really nice. It's a very easy, smooth way to do it. Once again, if you want to use the other steps, you can absolutely do that. You'll just copy your web address into that window, and then they'll walk you through the remaining steps of what you need to do to finish that connection. And then you'll come here into sitemap. You'll click submit a sitemap here, and then you'll do the same thing where you'll type in the URL. So this one would be www.pw4c.org and then /sitemap.xml. And that's what you do. You just submit that and you're done. So that's really what we're looking for. Then once you've connected all of that, you can come back to your page and you'll start to see keyword data here. So like what keywords you're ranking for, how many people are clicking to come through to your site from, all of that. So it's really cool. That is how you submit your site to be indexed by Google and Bing. This is the last video in our main series, so there's a lot of really great resources underneath this video. There's a lot of articles that can help you continue learning that we highly recommend, and then you'll also see some tools that you can use for character counts, for keyword research, for search listening. So you can kind of find out like how people are using those keywords and what questions they're asking. And then there's also Screaming Frog, which is an SEO site audit tool. So you can submit your site and see, maybe if there's any images that don't have alt text, if there's any pages that don't have a title assigned. So if there's anything you've missed, it helps you find that pretty quickly. So it's a really great tool that maybe once every few months you can run and just make sure everything's still, optimized for search. So I hope this helps, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye.